This is the Preston Indians pregame show. Coming up, we'll take a look at tonight's game. We'll hear from the coach and look at the pregame stats, all leading up to tonight's action. You're listening to live coverage of the Preston Indians on 105.5 FM, AM 1340, and mylocalradio.com. And a very pleasant good evening, everybody. Live from Burley, Idaho. This is Preston Indians basketball. The Indians come into tonight's game with an 8-1 record. They've won 5 straight. They swept their way through the Preston Basketball Classic, beating Bonneville, Skyview, and Rigby all along the way. Cooper Hobson and Ty Hyde played big during the tournament. Hobson scored a total of 63 points in the game, including 30 against Skyview. Ty Hyde had a total of 64 over the 3 games and had 25 in the win against Skyview. For Burley, they come in a little bit down, 2-5 on the year. They've lost 2 straight, and they've also lost 4 of the last 5 coming into the game here tonight. Preston beat the Bobcats 3 straight times last year, including in the state championship game. Over the years, this series has been very close. Since 2005, Preston has beaten Burley 15 of the 29 games played head-to-head. Ron Smaley on the broadcast with us tonight here from Burley. What was your take on the tournament over the weekend? I know you were there all 3 games, although you weren't on the air with us.
I don't think it really could have gone any better for Preston, to be honest with you. I thought it was just what you wanted. You had, a home tournament. You had good crowd support. You beat 2 really good teams. A 5A team out of Idaho that will definitely be in it for the championship, and then a good team out of Smithfield, Utah, and Skyview. So I thought that the team played well. There was good chemistry. There was good teamwork. I just thought it was a great tournament. Yeah,
and to beat Rigby, a 5A school ranked one of the top 5 teams in 5A in the state, beating them for the championship on the 3rd straight day when it looked like they didn't have a whole lot left in the tank in the first half. I thought that was a big way to finish the tournament.
For sure. I mean, and one of the things Coach Jones said, I don't know if it was I don't remember if you had a post game or if I was talking to him, but he said our team grew up this weekend.
Right.
And teams will have times like that where they will, things will happen and they'll realize there's certain things they can do and they mature, and that was what happened over the weekend.
Yeah, exactly. So between Cooper Hobson and Ty Hyde, the whole team really stepped up and had a big performance over the weekend. So they've won 5 straight, and they'll look to pick up another win tonight as they'll go up against the Burley Bobcats. Well, we'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll visit with the head coach, Ty Hyde. I should say Tyler
Maybe
Jones.
In a few years.
Maybe in a few years.
Yeah.
Tyler Jones will be our guest when we come back. It's the Preston Indians pregame show on mylocalradio.com.
Conditions and rules apply. See institution for details.
So I'm a typical banking customer.
And I'm a nearby ATM.
And I'm taking $20 out of my account.
And I'll process that 20 and take back $4.
Why do machines designed to give us money end up taking it right back? Introducing Kasasa, the free account that pays refunds on ATM fees and a lot more. To find a free Kasasa checking account near you, search Kasasa.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by the NCU.
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and excellence.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you're appreciated. It's even better when you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
Behind
behind every project is a True Value. At Stokes Market and True Value in Preston, whether you need hardware, dog food, tools, batteries, plumbing supplies, paint, or cleaning products, you'll find them all. Plus a whole lot more at Stokes Market and True Value. With a large inventory, you'll find all the big name brands you trust and low prices every time you visit. So whether you're just starting or you're in the middle of a project, stop in today and visit our friendly, knowledgeable staff. Stokes Market and True Value, 217 South State Street, Preston.
Welcome back to the Indians pregame show from here in Burley. The Indians and the Bobcats coming up in here in just a little bit. Talk to Tyler Jones here on the pregame show for a few minutes. Well, first of all, congratulations on winning yet another Indian Classic basketball tournament.
Oh, that was a lot of fun last weekend. Great tournament. Had some really quality teams there, and I thought our team had some good moments, for sure last weekend. Really stepped up and showed a little toughness and grit, which is something that we like to see as we progress here.
They really had to dig deep on Saturday to get the job done. Does that kind of show you a little bit the toughness of your team to have that intestinal fortitude to dig down that deep?
Yeah, and as we get into conference games and district tournament, you're going to have moments like that where you have to dig deep and show that toughness. And it's kind of the first time we've really shown that this year. I thought the Skyview game and Rigby, we had some moments where we, our youth kind of took a step forward, and hopefully we continue to do that tonight as we're on the road in a tough place. Over the years, this is a very tough venue to win at, and we're going to need that again tonight.
Was the back-to-back, the 3 games in 3 straight days, is that kind of wear on Cooper a little bit? Was that why he got off to such a slow start on Saturday?
Yeah, I think it's tough, 3, and those games were physical, and I think all of our legs our shots were a little short Saturday. Legs were a little dead, a little heavy. So, but we've had a couple days now, and hopefully we'll be fresh tonight.
I know before we've talked about it. You told me you don't really look at those things, but the new media poll came out on Monday, and you're ranked 3rd now in 4A.
Yeah, and it's encouraging because it shows you that you're in the hunt and that you're up there with some of the top teams. But also, we're only halfway through the season, and the bad thing is that the teams ahead of us are all in our conference. So Twin and Minnick are undefeated, and then Century, who we play Friday, is number 4. So only 3 teams will go to state this year, and right now all 4 are ranked in the top 4. So it's going to be a dogfight all year, and it's going to be tough to get through our district.
This kind of shows that you can't afford to take a night off anywhere.
No, and tonight's a great example of that. Any win you can get in that conference, because when we get to the district tournament, it's on your home court. If you're the higher seed, you get to play at home. So you want to play at home. We're a lot better at home, and that's why these games are so important.
Let's talk a little bit about tonight. The Burley Bobcats, you beat them 3 times last year, including in the state tournament, state championship game. Needless to say, you've seen a lot of these guys here of late, and what kind of things could you expect out of them tonight?
They're kind of in the same situation as we were. They graduated a lot of their guys. They have 1 starter back, the coach's son, Whiting, and he's a heck of a player. And then they have a couple guys that are coming along too with him. And last year we had some great battles. They're a quality team. He does a good job preparing them. And like I said, this is one of the tougher places to play at, and it's just always has been. And he's kind of their focus. His son Jace, he's runs the 1 and the 2. He's gonna, as he goes, they go, and we're gonna have to do a good job of trying to slow him down.
Yeah, he seems to be the crux of the offense. Averages about 23 points a game, and if I remember right, nobody else averages over 7.
Yeah, so you can't let him get hot and get going, and he'll find others when you double him. So he's a smart player, a heady player, but yeah, we've got to do a really good job of trying to double him and make other kids beat us tonight.
What do you do to try to slow him down?
Well, we've got 3 or 4 things ready. We're going to try to make it tough. When he doesn't have the ball, we want to deny him, make it tough for him to get open. And then at times we're going to, run a double guy at him, kind of double team him, make him try to give the ball up. But, he's played a lot of basketball, and he's a smart kid too, so I'm sure they'll have some things ready to go to counter that.
Very good. Best of luck tonight.
It should be a fun one. Thanks.
That's Coach Tyler Jones back with more after this on the pregame show on FM 105.5, AM 1340, and mylocalradio.com.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap. Drops back. Whoa. Changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Casasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casasa? We're glad you asked that. Casasa. It's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Casasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Ask for free Casasa checking at Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by the NCU.
When it comes to major surgery, think small. Small town, that is. At Franklin County Medical Center, the surgical capabilities are anything but small. Partnered with the top surgeons and specialists in the region to provide advanced care to those living in southeastern Idaho. Whether it's cataract surgery, women's surgery, gallbladder removal, trauma, even a full hip or knee replacement, they have you covered. And now they're among the few hospitals in southeastern Idaho able to remove kidney stones. See just how big the surgical capabilities really are. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and excellence.
If you're in the empty nester stage of life, preparing for retirement, or considering downsizing, let me suggest you consider Blue Sage Park as your new home.
This all-new community for over 55 active adults is now under construction by Ralph's Construction, the builders of many fine custom homes in Franklin County. That same quality is going into the new homes at Blue Sage Park.
Choose from 3 plans, each with over 1,400 square feet of living space on one level with a 2 or 3 car garage, 2 bedrooms, and lots of special features. These beautiful new 2-bedroom homes include large marble showers, vaulted ceilings, gas fireplaces, a park and green space for family fun, and large closets with custom organizers. Larry and Cody Ralphs are building this community for the over 55 age group with no steps, no maintenance, and a beautiful home that you own.
The first model is nearing completion, and you'll soon be able to see it for yourself. Blue Sage Park, now being built for your future at 3rd East and 3rd North in Preston.
This is Preston Indians basketball. All the excitement of the best basketball action in Idaho is just ahead. Tonight's game is brought to you by Lewiston State Bank, Franklin County Medical Center, My Local Radio, West Motors, Stokes Market True Value, S&T Electric, Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union, Idaho Salvage, Webb Funeral Home, Ron Keller Tire, Valley Implement, and Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Tonight's game is a presentation of Preston Broadcasting LLC and is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any use of the descriptions or accounts of this game without the express written consent of Preston Broadcasting LLC is strictly prohibited. As we welcome you inside Burley Gym here in Burley, Idaho, it's time for Preston Indians basketball as they announce the starters onto the floor for the Bobcats. Getting the start tonight for Burley is Ridge Gerard, number 1, a 5'10 junior. Also, it'll be Ethan Gibson, also a 5'10 junior. Jason Whiting, number 15, kid who does everything on this team, averages 23.5 points a game. We'll get a start tonight as well. As will Riley Loveland, who is a 5'10 senior. And also Steve Ramirez, a 6'3 junior. Tonight is the usual starting 5 for the Preston Indians. Ty Hyde in the middle, Cooper Hobson, a 6'4 junior, Scott Dunn, a 6'2 junior, Luke Smaley, a 6'2 junior, and Riley Parker, the only senior in the starting lineup. He is a 6'3 senior, and he will be playing the power forward spot. And Ron Smaley, you saw all the games between these two teams last year. Burley's going to be a lot different because they're kind of the same boat that Preston is. They graduated a lot of players.
Yeah, I mean, really, you can't compare this game tonight to the games last year because everybody's basically gone. But I did see him play this summer, and one of the things Preston definitely had was a height advantage. So I look for Burley to try to speed up the tempo, to try to run. And if Preston is smart, they'll slow it down a little bit and work it into Hyde.
Yeah, they need to figure out how to slow down Jace Whiting a little bit, number 15. Averages 23.5 points a game. Other than that, Ethan Gibson averages a little over 10. Other than that, nobody else on the team averages in double figures. as Preston will control the opening tip. As Luke Smaley able to pull it down. He'll let the offense set up here early on, and the Bobcats come out and show early in a man-to-man defense. Down low to Ty. Pass goes right through Riley Parker's hands and out of bounds.
Well, the pass was a little bit high and had a little bit too much pace on it, but it's too bad because that was a wide-open layup.
Yep, he was open on the little backdoor play, that's for sure. So here come the Bobcats, bringing up the floor the first time. Loveland at the free throw line, gives it up. Gibbons from straight away from 14 is no good. Hyde with the rebound up high for Preston. Up in the front court, it goes to Dunn in the right corner. Back out top to Smaley. As Coach Jones yells out the offensive instructions. He comes around the screen by Hyde, dribbles all the way down and then travels. Actually, I think he dribbled off his foot and out of bounds.
Dribbled off his foot, it was what it looked like to me. Yeah, but anyway, it's a turnover either way.
The ball goes back over to the Bobcats here in the first 45 seconds of the game. They come out and they show the four-court press, does Preston. Up in the front court, they break the press rather easily as comes to Jace Whiting. Whiting can't get a shot there, gives it up to Ridge Girard, a 5'10 junior. Back to Whiting, drives baseline, hangs along the baseline, shot is good.
Yeah, he'll take at least half of their shots. And so like we talked about, Preston's really got to keep an eye on Jace.
As Hyde up into the front court at the terminates the dribble at the right elbow, gives it up to Smaley. Smaley going to travel, I think, in the key. Yes, he did. Tried to juck under an arm and then get a little running start toward the basket, and a little bit too much of a running start.
I think it was too much of a wannabe NBA move that they let him get away with in the NBA.
That's true too. But, yeah. You repeat what you see on television.
Yep.
Loveland driving. Goes up around Hyde, shot wild, no good. Rebound off to Parker, gives it to Smaley, quickly up into the front court. Hobson has it, gives it back to Luke. Now back to Hobson along the left sideline. Look inside, bounce it down to Ty on the left block. Ty trying to back in, turns, goes up, shot no good. Whiting up high with the rebound, along with scoring a whole bunch of points. He also averages about 10 rebounds a game. Drives the length of the court, lays it in, and it's Chase Whiting 4, Indians nothing. Timeout called by Preston after letting Whiting go all the way down the floor. This is quite a basketball family, the Whitings. Not only is the head coach is the dad, Chase, but then the mom is the head coach of the women's team.
Trent's the dad. Trent is the coach. Jace's dad is Trent, who played for BYU and Utah, and then he played over in Europe professionally.
Right.
And yeah, it's a basketball family. They've
Yeah. Like I was saying, the mom is the head coach of the women's team.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We'll see her tomorrow back home.
That's great.
Yeah.
Good for them. Well, that was a good timeout by Preston there to just kind of regroup a little bit and kind of see what we're going to do defensively on Whiting and kind of reassess our offense.
They're getting inside, but then the turnover and the traveling violation and then dribbling off the foot, so to be able to stop any offense that they had set up.
Yeah.
That ball's going to be deflected off the hands of Whiting and it's going to go out of bounds. That'll stay with the Indians sideline in the back court. 5:56 left here in quarter number one.
Yeah, Burley going into a full court press right now, man-to-man.
Hobson in the corner, still hasn't got a shot yet here tonight in the first couple of minutes. Smaley gives it off to Parker, looks back door, nothing there, so he'll turn and give it to Dunn. A three-pointer from straight away. Needs a bounce, won't get it. Rebound off, they get it to Whiting, who pushes back up into the front court. Chase at the left elbow, goes behind a screen, now drives, pulls up, no shot there. He'll kick it back out as it comes back to Ethan Gibson. Gibson's going to take a three from straight away, and good.
Wow. Downtown, giving Burley a 7-0 lead.
Gibbons able to bury the three quickly. Here come the Indians back the other way, and Dunn has the ball stripped away, but he's fouled on the floor.
Yeah, they called it down. It looked like he was going right to the basket, but no shots for Scott on that.
Foul's going to be against Loveland. That's his first, team's first. Now Hobson ready, able to line up a three. That's no good, a little bit long, tapped by Hobson. Now quickly again, here comes the Bobcats. Gibbons all the way, kicks it back out to Loveland. His three is no good. Rebound up high by Hyde to pull it down. Smaley will opt to slow things down this time with the defenders back in greater numbers. goes right, and a little blocking foul. That's going to be against Loveland. That's quickly 2 on him.
Yeah, it's 2 fouls on Loveland. So Coach Whiting looks like he's going to substitute now and bring in Noble for Loveland.
Yep, so here comes Carson Noble. Noble is a 6-foot senior, averages about 5.5 points a game as Riley Loveland goes to the bench. 2 team fouls against the Bobcats. Not a whistle yet foul-wise against Preston. Hobson wanted to give it up. Now he'll take the 3. It's going to be well short and a push off inside. Nope, it's going to.
Yeah, it was on Preston. I didn't catch who was it on, but it was a push off. Yeah,
it was on Riley
Parker. Yeah, Dan, I think from Preston's standpoint, they need to work it inside. They need to get it into Ty and let him do his thing, kind of establish that, and that'll open up the outside shots.
That kind of happened on Saturday back home in the tournament. They really looked to get the ball to Hobson way too much early.
Yeah. Yep.
As look inside, nice pass and down low, right, and that's Bridge Gerard with the layup.
Yeah, Burley's just picking us apart right now.
Timeout on the floor as Preston takes another one here in the first quarter. Tonight's game brought to you in part by S&T Electric. When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electric should always be your go-to crew. Whether it's new construction or repair work, service or new installation, you know your electrical work will be done right when you call S&T Electric. It's what they do.
They do a great job. We've used them a lot, and Sean and the guys are excellent electricians, no doubt.
So 9-0 as Preston been shut out for the first 3.5 minutes of the first quarter here tonight.
Yeah, Preston just needs to calm down and go back to doing what they do, and we should be able to get back in it.
Full court press shown here by the Bobcats. They get it into Hobson up to the front court. Dunn driving quickly all the way. Lays it off to Hyde. Ty, a little bit too much mustard on it. Ty dropped it. And then a reach-in foul, I think, here is going to be the call. It is, and it's going to go on Ridge Gerard.
Yeah, another pass that was just a little bit hard where we would have had a layup. So Preston will get that fixed.
So they'll bring the ball in from underneath their own basket. Nice bounce pass to Hyde. Gets tied up momentarily as reaching in was Carson Noble to tie the ball up. And then Ty had to go out of bounds, but it's still going to remain with the Indians.
Yeah.
They'll get it back in to Dunn out near the timeline. Look out.
Yeah. A little pushing going on in there.
Smaley. Back over on the left side, it goes to Hobson. Looks down low on the block. Now gets the entry pass down there to Hyde. Backs in. There's that little drop step. Put it up and can't get the bounce. But he's going to foul. He's going to go to the free throw line.
It's nice to see him make that move, and I don't know how many foul shots attempts he had in that tournament, but there was a lot. And that was a big reason why Preston won those games.
He scored 64 points over the 3 games.
It's excellent.
So here's Ty, the first free throw attempt of the night. Bounces in and out. As Jarrett Orthman comes in for the Bobcats. And now Ty will step up and try the second.
Preston just needs to get on the board, then we'll get rolling. There we go.
Ty makes the second, and it's 9-1. Whiting, cross-court pass. They get it up into the front court. It comes up to Noble. Noble drives, stops at the elbow, kicks it back out. Orthman for 3. Good again.
Yeah, Burley always, they usually don't have a lot of size, but they always have good shooters.
Back up to Hobson. Hobson looks at a 3. No good. A little bit long again as the rebound is off to Gibbons. Gibbons gets it up into the front court. He'll slow it down a little bit as, again, the Preston defense hustles back. Comes out in the 2-3 zone. Blocked by Hyde. Out of bounds on the shot.
Great job by Ty there to defend the rim and prevent that layup. That was a good block. It's interesting. Preston's focusing so much on Whiting that the other players are open, and right now they're knocking the shots down.
Back out top to Orthman. Back to Whiting. Whiting out in the three-point area. Backs off a little bit. Garrett Ward into the game for the Indians now for the first time. Back down low. A little kick out. Back in the corner. That's Gibbons for 3. No good. That's Hobson up high for the rebound. He's going to push up into the front court. Looks to give it to Smaley. Does. Now back down on the left block. It goes to Hyde again. Ty wants to spin and look in. And again, he's fouled.
Good job by Ty to keep hold of the ball there. And I don't think that's shooting. Isn't that on the ground?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
So That'll go against Gibbons. That's 5 already here against the Bobcats. Ball out of bounds underneath their own basket. Smaley will bring it in from down there. They crisscross out top, tries to get it to Hyde, goes through his hands. Ward hustles to get it. Now they get it back to Ty. Ty drives in the paint, takes a bump off the glass. No, gets his own rebound, goes back up. And
they're going to call him for over the back.
Yep,
yeah,
it's a foul.
Yeah, he's so tall that sometimes just by the fact that he reaches, he gets called on that. But
2:49 left here in the first quarter. Driving is Whiting. His little runner is no good. Quickly, here come the Indians. Down low, kick it back left side. Dunn's shot, no good. Ty had it momentarily, lost it. Here comes Whiting again, pushing his way through a crowd. Shot going to be no good.
Oh,
as
wow.
Smaley takes a pretty good body shot
yeah.
and falls out of bounds, but the ball stays going to stay with the
They didn't call a
Indians.
foul. They probably should have. It looked like it went off Luke, but
Yes.
then they gave it to Preston.
Exactly. It's a little bit of a bailout. They didn't want to call it, so they give him the ball.
Yep.
2:25 to play in the quarter. 12-1. Bobcats on a run here in the first quarter. Smaley spinning in the paint. Can't find anybody to give it to. Then it's punched out of his hands, and it's going to stay with the Indians out near the timeline.
And Burley's doing a good job on Preston to kind of keep us out of our offense. And the shots we've had have all been contested. So Burley's playing good defense on Preston right now.
They get it into Hobson. Back to Dunn. Free throw line extended left. Tyler Parker into the game for the first time. Deck down low. Nice pass.
There
Dunn.
we go.
Reverse layup is good.
Good pass by Smaley and a great finish by Dunn. That's good to get a basket like that.
Dunn's tied his season high in the game against Rigby. Is driving the baseline. The shot is short. Taken away by Parker. That was 13 points. Quickly, they get it back out to Dunn. Little pass a little bit too long. So he very wisely pulls it back out. Then nobody picks him up. And a little 8-foot jumper in the paint is good.
It'd be good to get Scotty going, get him warmed up a little bit. We need some scoring.
12-5. 1:35 to play in the quarter. Whiting gives it off to Noble on the left side. Hunter Hansen into the game, number 4 in white. As that goes to Jared Orthman. Drives along the baseline, tries to throw it down low. It banks off the bottom of the board. Somehow it gets to Noble anyway, who makes the layup.
They do a better job of boxing out there and rebounding.
That breaks about a 3 or 4 minute string without a basket by the Bobcats. Then the ball squirts right through Garrett Ward's hands and out of bounds, another turnover. And now Riley Parker's going to come back for Garrett Ward.
Well, when you I don't know how many turnovers we have, but I know there's at least 4. When you have that many turnovers, you're going to be down in a game. And so Preston will have to fix that and get rolling here in the second quarter as we get started in a minute.
They get trailed by 9 here with 1:10 to play on the Ron Keller Tire scoreboard. Orthman up into the front court. Comes over to Whiting. Whiting drives, dishes, and throws it over the head of his intended target. Trying to get it to Hansen. Says the ball was touched, but no.
It kind of looked like it was deflected, but I don't think it was. But it looked like it was. And that's why they were arguing that.
Whiting's going to leave for a moment, get a little bit of a blow here with 55 seconds left before the end of the first quarter. Smaley up into the front court. Comes around, screen by Parker. Be careful, you could call for a moving screen. Down low to Tyler Parker, who dropped it and rolls out of bounds.
Boy, there's just a lot of missed passes and mishandling, and Preston's just come out really lackadaisical.
40 seconds to play in the quarter. Gibbons, be interesting to see where they go here without Whiting on the floor.
Yeah.
Back out top, Noble. Back to Gibbons out top. Swing it to the near side. Orthman drives along the baseline, lays it off down low, and what are they going to call
jump
it?
ball.
No basket.
Jump ball.
They're going to call it a tied up ball.
Yeah, it was good. Smaley had his hand right on the ball and forced the jump. Yep, it was a good call.
It'll stay with the Bobcats out of bounds. Matt Evans was the shooter on that and got tied up. So they go right back to Evans, and he gets the little easy layup.
That was too easy.
Quickly back down the floor. It goes to Dunn with 13 seconds in the quarter, and Scotty's going to be fouled.
Good job by Luke to get the ball up the court quick, and then Scott to be aggressive and take it to the hoop.
That's 16 fouls. Already Burley is out of fouls for the half. Foul's going to go against Hunter Hansen. That's his first. And now here's Dunn at the line. First one by Scott is good. You mentioned free throws.
Yeah.
In the game against Skyview on Saturday, Preston made 34 of 44 free throw attempts.
I knew there was a lot. I didn't know there was that many, but that's a lot of free throws.
That was really the difference in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Scott missed the second.
That.
Rebound
Good.
comes off to Parker with 8, with 7. Three-pointer by Scott. He's going to need a bounce. Won't get it. Luke down.
Nice pass.
Just a little touch pass goes to Riley Parker for the bucket, and that's the way the quarter ends. So for Preston, a little bit of a run in the last couple of minutes, and they in the quarter only down by 8. We'll take a timeout when we come back. Second quarter action right after this on mylocalradio.com.
Appreciated. It's even better when you can get everything you need. Quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
Do you like earning interest on your money? If so, Lewiston State Bank has the account for you. This is Shelley Austin, and I'm here to tell you about our MyRate checking account. It is a free checking account that can earn a high rate of interest on the first $25,000. The rate is even higher than that of most savings accounts. So stop by and visit me at our Tremonton branch, or go to our website at ls-bank.com and ask us how you can qualify for this high interest rate on your checking account. Lewiston State Bank, a division of People's Intermountain Bank, member FDIC.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you're appreciated. It's even better when you can get everything you need. Quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
Do you like earning interest on your money? If so, Lewiston State Bank has the account for you. This is Shelley Austin, and I'm here to tell you about our MyRate checking account. It is a free checking account that can earn a high rate of interest on the first $25,000. The rate is even higher than that of most savings accounts. So stop by and visit me at our Tremonton branch, or go to our website at ls-bank.com and ask us how you can qualify for this high interest rate on your checking account. Lewiston State Bank, a division of People's Intermountain Bank, member FDIC.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you're appreciated. It's even better when you can get everything you need. Quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
Do you like earning interest on your money? If so, Lewiston State Bank has the account for you. This is Shelley Austin, and I'm here to tell you about our MyRate checking account. It is a free checking account that can earn a high rate of interest on the first $25,000. The rate is even higher than that of most savings accounts. So stop by and visit me at our Tremonton branch, or go to our website at ls-bank.com and ask us how you can qualify for this high interest rate on your checking account. Lewiston State Bank, a division of People's Intermountain Bank, member FDIC.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you're appreciated. It's even better when you can get everything you need. Quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
Do you like earning interest on your money? If so, Lewiston State Bank has the account for you. This is Shelly Austin, and I'm here to tell you about our MyRate checking account. It is a free checking account that can earn a high rate of interest on the first $25,000. The rate is even higher than that of most savings accounts. So stop by and visit me at our Tremonton branch, or go to our website at ls-bank.com and ask us how you can qualify for this high interest rate on your checking account. Lewiston State Bank, a division of People's Intermountain Bank, member FDIC.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you're appreciated. It's even better when you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
Do you like earning interest on your money? If so, Lewiston State Bank has the account for you. This is Shelly Austin, and I'm here to tell you about our MyRate checking account. It is a free checking account that can earn a high rate of interest on the first $25,000. The rate is even higher than that of most savings accounts. So stop by and visit me at our Tremonton branch, or go to our website at ls-bank.com and ask us how you can qualify for this high interest rate on your checking account. Lewiston State Bank, a division of People's Intermountain Bank, member FDIC.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you're appreciated. It's even better when you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
Do you like earning interest on your money? If so, Lewiston State Bank has the account for you. This is Shelly Austin, and I'm here to tell you about our MyRate checking account. It is a free checking account that can earn a high rate of interest on the first $25,000. The rate is even higher than that of most savings accounts. So stop by and visit me at our Tremonton branch, or go to our website at ls-bank.com and ask us how you can qualify for this high interest rate on your checking account. Lewiston State Bank, a division of People's Intermountain Bank, member FDIC.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you're appreciated. It's even better when you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
Do you like earning interest on your money? If so, Lewiston State Bank has the account for you. This is Shelly Austin, and I'm here to tell you about our MyRate checking account. It is a free checking account that can earn a high rate of interest on the first $25,000. The rate is even higher than that of most savings accounts. So stop by and visit me at our Tremonton branch, or go to our website at ls-bank.com and ask us how you can qualify for this high interest rate on your checking account. Lewiston State Bank, a division of People's Intermountain Bank, member FDIC.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you're appreciated. It's even better when you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
Do you like earning interest on your money? If so, Lewiston State Bank has the account for you. This is Shelley Austin, and I'm here to tell you about our MyRate checking account. It is a free checking account that can earn a high rate of interest on the first $25,000. The rate is even higher than that of most savings accounts. So stop by and visit me at our Tremonton branch, or go to our website at ls-bank.com and ask us how you can qualify for this high interest rate on your checking account. Lewiston State Bank, a division of People's Intermountain Bank, member FDIC.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you're appreciated. It's even better when you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
Do you like earning interest on your money? If so, Lewiston State Bank has the account for you. This is Shelley Austin, and I'm here to tell you about our MyRate checking account. It is a free checking account that can earn a high rate of interest on the first $25,000. The rate is even higher than that of most savings accounts. So stop by and visit me at our Tremonton branch, or go to our website at ls-bank.com and ask us how you can qualify for this high interest rate on your checking account. Lewiston State Bank, a division of People's Intermountain Bank, member FDIC.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you're appreciated. It's even better when you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
Do you like earning interest on your money? If so, Lewiston State Bank has the account for you. This is Shelley Austin, and I'm here to tell you about our MyRate checking account. It is a free checking account that can earn a high rate of interest on the first $25,000. The rate is even higher than that of most savings accounts. So stop by and visit me at our Tremonton branch, or go to our website at ls-bank.com and ask us how you can qualify for this high interest rate on your checking account. Lewiston State Bank, a division of People's Intermountain Bank, member FDIC.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you're appreciated. It's even better when you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
Do you like earning interest on your money? If so, Lewiston State Bank has the account for you. This is Shelley Austin, and I'm here to tell you about our MyRate checking account. It is a free checking account that can earn a high rate of interest on the first $25,000. The rate is even higher than that of most savings accounts. So stop by and visit me at our Tremonton branch, or go to our website at ls-bank.com and ask us how you can qualify for this high interest rate on your checking account. Lewiston State Bank, a division of People's Intermountain Bank, member FDIC.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you're appreciated. It's even better when you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
Do you like earning interest on your money? If so, Lewiston State Bank has the account for you. This is Shelley Austin, and I'm here to tell you about our MyRate checking account. It is a free checking account that can earn a high rate of interest on the first $25,000. The rate is even higher than that of most savings accounts. So stop by and visit me at our Tremonton branch, or go to our website at ls-bank.com and ask us how you can qualify for this high interest rate on your checking account. Lewiston State Bank, a division of People's Intermountain Bank, member FDIC.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you're appreciated. It's even better when you can get everything you need. Quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
Do you like earning interest on your money? If so, Lewiston State Bank has the account for you. This is Shelley Austin, and I'm here to tell you about our MyRate checking account. It is a free checking account that can earn a high rate of interest on the first $25,000. The rate is even higher than that of most savings accounts. So stop by and visit me at our Tremonton branch, or go to our website at ls-bank.com and ask us how you can qualify for this high interest rate on your checking account. Lewiston State Bank, a division of People's Intermountain Bank, member FDIC.
In addition to local information and the best live coverage of local sports, you can stream music 24/7 at mylocalradio.com. Log on and choose the music you like best. Classic or modern country, indie, adult contemporary, or classic rock. Stream it live through your computer or cell phone. Listen to the music you want and don't miss the information you need. Like us on Facebook and visit mylocalradio.com today. Since 1958, when the farmers of Franklin County rolled equipment into the fields for harvest, most of them were rolling on Ron Keller tires, because Keller Tire has the right tires for tractors, combines, swathers, bale wagons, and the trucks that haul hay and grain to market or storage facilities. To keep that equipment rolling during the busy harvest season, Ron Keller Tire also has a fleet of service trucks that make repairs in-field to minimize downtime. Best wishes for a safe and productive harvest from Ron Keller Tires in Preston and North Logan.
In business for almost 70 years, Valley Implement has been serving customers with integrity, personalized service, and accountability for generations. Their mission is to contribute to agriculture and the agricultural way of life. When it comes to irrigation, equipment, attachments, parts and service, and precision farming, Valley Implement in Preston is here to work for you. Visit them today, 213 West 8th North, Preston. Valley Implement, all things agriculture.
Do you like earning interest on your money? If so, Lewiston State Bank has the account for you. This is Shelley Austin, and I'm here to tell you about our MyRate checking account. It is a free checking account that can earn a high rate of interest on the first $25,000. The rate is even higher than that of most savings accounts. So stop by and visit me at our Tremonton branch, or go to our website at ls-bank.com and ask us how you can qualify for this high interest rate on your checking account. Lewiston State Bank, a division of People's Intermountain Bank, member FDIC.
When you see that big green dinosaur, whether at your favorite gas station or convenience store on the side of a delivery truck, you know quality Sinclair products are available there from Hall Oil Company. Hall Oil is a family-owned and operated business that's been serving folks in Cache Valley since 1947. They're your local fuel and oil broker with a low-price guarantee. Another guarantee that's been really important this winter is that when you fill your fuel tanks with premium winter diesel fuel from Hall Oil, it's guaranteed not to gel even when the temperature drops below zero. It's the no-gel guarantee from Hall Oil Company.
We're not your ordinary grocery store at Stokes Market and True Value in Preston. We see every customer as a friend and a neighbor. Stokes Market and True Value offers a clean, bright, and modern store with the freshest meats, produce, and bakery. In many ways, we're still old-fashioned. We still bake from scratch, and our bakery items are made in store. You'll never see meat with an ingredient list because our meats are all natural and cut in store. Stop in today. Stokes Market and True Value, 217 South State Street, Preston.
Welcome back, Ken Hubbard, along with Ron Smaley. We're at halftime. The Bobcats leading the Indians 29-23. And just it looks, reminding me so much of the Rigby game, just a slow start and not be able to hit the outside shots.
Yeah, exactly. And, we were down, I think, 11, if I remember right. Wasn't it 12-1 at one time? And proud of Preston for fighting back and getting back in the game, taking a lead for a little bit. They're down, I guess, 6 again right now. But I look for Preston to go in and kind of rejuvenate a little bit and come out with something, a little more energy. They're kind of standing around and nobody's hustling and nobody's boxing out, and there's lots of travels and turnovers and just mental errors.
Right.
And a team like that ought to be able to fix that and come out with a better second half.
I think they will fix it. I think Coach Jones will address that, and I think we're going to see a different Preston Indians club coming out in the second half. Take a time out. We'll come back and look at the first half stats. We'll do that right after this on mylocalradio.com.
Their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and excellence.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
So I'm a typical banking customer.
And I'm a nearby ATM.
And I'm taking $20 out of my account.
And I'll process that 20 and take back $4.
Why do machines designed to give us money end up taking it right back? Introducing Kasasa, the free account that pays refunds on ATM fees and a lot more. To find a free Kasasa checking account near you, search Kasasa.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by the NCUA.
If you're doing some cleanup work around the yard, the house, the garage, or the farm, remember, you can turn scrap metal into cash when you take that metal to Idaho Salvage and Metal in Preston. They pay top dollar for aluminum cans, aluminum window and door frames, brass and steel. They take junk cars and trucks, farm equipment, and industrial gear. So rather than taking that stuff to the landfill, park it on the scales at Idaho Salvage and Metal on West Oneida in Preston.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric in Preston, Idaho. It's what we do.
Take a look at the stats from the first half. As for the Burley Bobcats tonight, the first half, Rich Parker had 2. Jared Ortman had a total of 6 in the first half. Carson Noble had 4. Hunter Hansen had 3. Ethan Gibbons also had 3. Jace Whiting, who averages 23.5 a game, had 6 in the first half. And Matt Evans had 4. And for the Bobcats, they were 3 out of 5 from the line during the first half here tonight. For the Preston Indians, Ty Hyde had 5. Cooper Hansen had 4. Scott Dunn with 4. Luke Smaley had 2. And Riley Parker had 4. And Rhett Robertson had 2. And for the Indians, they were 9 of 12 from the free throw line in the first half here tonight. So we'll see what the difference the Indians will make as they come back out for the second half. We'll have second half action for you coming up right after this timeout on mylocalradio.com.
When the farmers of Franklin County rolled equipment into the fields for harvest, most of them were rolling on Ron Keller tires because Keller Tire has the right tires for tractors, combines, swathers, bale wagons, and the trucks that haul hay and grain to market or storage facilities. To keep that equipment rolling during the busy harvest season, Ron Keller Tire also has a fleet of service trucks that make repairs in-field to minimize downtime. Best wishes for a safe and productive harvest from Ron Keller Tires in Preston and North Logan.
If you're in the empty nester stage of life, preparing for retirement, or considering downsizing, let me suggest you consider Blue Sage Park as your new home.
This all-new community for over 55 active adults is now under construction by Ralph's Construction, the builders of many fine custom homes in Franklin County. That same quality is going into the new homes at Blue Sage Park.
Choose from 3 plans, each with over 1,400 square feet of living space on one level with a 2 or 3 car garage, 2 bedrooms, and lots of special features. These beautiful new 2-bedroom homes include large marble showers, vaulted ceilings, gas fireplaces, a park and green space for family fun, and large closets with custom organizers. Larry and Cody Ralphs are building this community for the over 55 age group with no steps, no maintenance, and a beautiful home that you own.
The first model is nearing completion, and you'll soon be able to see it for yourself. Blue Sage Park, now being built for your future at 3rd East and 3rd North in Preston.
Home sweet home. That's where you go for a home-cooked meal, a good night's sleep, and, well, people who just like you for who you are. So if you call Cache Valley home, we hope you'll call West Motor home. Home to Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and of course home to Ram trucks. West Motor Company is home to so many car buyers in this area. It's because they treat you right.
Preston Indians basketball brought to you tonight in part by West Motors. West Motor Company is the place to go when you're in the market for a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Dodge truck. Why? Well, it's simple. They make you feel like it's home sweet home. That's because they treat you right and give you the best deal they possibly can. If you call Cache Valley home, stop by West Motor Company today and welcome home. Time to start the second half. Be interesting to see exactly what the difference is coming out here for the Preston Indians.
But hopefully for Preston's, it'll be more energy. Just more intensity on defense, more energy, and more concentration.
Yeah, we talked about on the pregame show with Coach Jones not being able to afford to take a night off.
Yeah.
As the Bobcats have it to start the second half. Down in the corner, Gibbons doesn't take the shot, kicks it back out top to Whiting. Whiting will dribble the ball back out and reset up the offense. A high post, they'll work it back left. Gerard has it. Back out top again. Swing it back to Gerard on the left side. Cross-court pass down in the corner to Evans. Doesn't get a shot, gets it back to Whiting. Now at the free throw line, Gibbons turns, 12-footer good.
Wow. A little too easy there for Burley on that one, Dan.
Back to a 9-point lead again, 31-23. Dunn down low to Hyde. Turns at the block, and he's up in an offensive foul.
Oh, no.
They did. They called that an offensive foul against Hyde. Said he cleared out with the arm.
Oh,
I didn't see that.
No, he just went to shoot it, and
that's not a good call.
Wow.
That's 3 on tie, and he's got to come out.
He just went to shoot it. He didn't push at all.
It's just a little drop step and turn.
Wow, I didn't know. Yeah, that wasn't a good call.
So Hyde picks up his third in the first minute of the second half. Skip pass across the court. Down along the baseline, driving along the baseline. Back to Evans in the corner. His 3 is good. Call it a 2.
Yeah, he was on the line.
Evans with 6. The lead back to 10 again, 33-23. Comes back to Hobson. Hobson on the right side to Dunn. Back out top. They'll swing it back to Smaley. Looks down low, nothing there. Now they'll go back out top to Hobson again. Hobson spins in the paint, loses it momentarily, picks it up 16 feet from the basket. In the corner, it goes to Dunn. Needs a bounce? No. Rebound up high goes to Whiting. Whiting, long pass ahead, all the way to Gerard, and a foul on the floor, but no shot.
Yeah, it'll be down. Scott did a good job to prevent that layup and prevent another 2 for Burley.
Dunn picks up the foul. That's his first. Second team foul of the half against the Indians. And Gerard gets it in and a foul underneath.
It's going to be on Preston, a push it looks like. On, who's it on? Oh, Parker, okay.
You call it on Parker?
Yeah, it looks like he just kind of pushed off.
Looked like he said 31. I said, when there's no 31.
That's what I thought too, and I was looking for a 31.
Swinging around the perimeter, comes back to Whiting on the left side, free throw line extended. Back Smaley off. Now goes to the free throw line to Evans. He stumbles when he gets the ball back and travels. Doesn't matter. He still fumbled it out of bounds. Either way, it's a turnover.
Yeah. Well, not quite the start Preston wanted with Ty picking up his third foul real quick, but they'll have to be aggressive here on offense and get some good looks.
Driving, kick it back. Parker can't get it. Hobson up high, very smart not to go after the ball with Whiting right in front of him. Would have been another foul on Cooper. Back out top as it comes to Loveland. Loveland wants to drive. Brown goes between his legs. I'm not sure then he trips up.
Yeah.
Smaley goes over the top.
That was a football play right there.
And for Loveland.
Yeah, that's 3 on him, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's absolutely right.
Yep, so both teams with a player with 3 fouls now.
Hunter Hansen's going to come back. Loveland's going to go back to the bench. 33-23, and another slow start to the half for the Indians. Almost 3.5 minutes in, they've yet to score a point here in the second half. Down low, Parker had to go through his hands, and it should stay with the Indians, and it will.
Indians basketball. Well, I think in some ways Preston relies too much on the 3, and it's either great or bad, and it hasn't gone well for us tonight. Maybe we'll get it rolling.
Hobson drives and lays it in right-handed.
But that's what you do when the 3s aren't going, just like Cooper wisely just drove it in.
Exactly.
To get something.
The same thing we saw against Shelley a week ago.
Yep.
Back outside to Evans. Back out top. Gibbons, his shot, no, and it's going to be over the back on Evans. That'll be his first.
Yep. He looked up like, what?
That was like the looks from the kid from Skyview the other night.
Yeah.
All those incredulous looks, like, how can you dare call a foul on me?
Exactly.
Swing it back down on the left side. Back out top to Smaley. Back to Hobson, left side. Back out top to Smaley again. Coach Jones wants to spread the floor a little bit. Now back to Ward. Right side to Dunn. Looks inside, nothing there. So they go back out top to Smaley again. Back to Parker. Hunter. I should say Cooper. Cooper takes the 3. Looks better and is.
There we go. That's what we needed, is him to get one like that, get rolling.
Cooper's got 9. Remember, he didn't hit his first point the other night against Rigby until halfway through the second quarter. Pass comes back to Whiting. Drives down the middle. Little runner in the paint. No. Tapped around a couple, 2, 3 times. Finally comes off to Parker. Gives it to Smaley. Here come the Indians 2 on 4. Smaley has it. Almost lost it. And a whistle. Well, it's going to be a bailout if they call a foul on the Bobcats.
They called the foul. Reaching in. Preston will get the ball underneath the basket. Little run for Preston to get within 5 now.
That's on Gerard, and that's his third. It's a bailout because Luke was on his knees. There's no way he was going to get rid of the ball without traveling.
Yeah. Yep.
Gets it in. Nice inbound pass right to Ty Parker for the easy layup.
Good job. Preston within 3 now.
Little 7-0 run.
Yep.
There's a full court pressure on again.
Oh, there we go.
That's a takeaway by Dunn. Scotty all the way, and he's fouled.
Great pressure and great steal by Dunn. Chance to get Preston within 1.
That's going to go against Gibbons, and now that's 3 on him as well. Dunn will go to the line to shoot his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. He's made 1 out of his first 2. First
there
one
we
is
go.
good.
Great shot, Scott.
Good rotation, good repeatable mechanics, and it falls in. Back into the game here for the Bobcats is Jared Orthman. Also, Steve Ramirez comes in.
When Hyde goes back in, it's going to be crucial he doesn't pick up his 4th foul. I mean, he's just got to hands up and Of course, how do you control that last one that wasn't a foul?
High in the air, bounce and falls in. Scotty makes them both. Now has 6 in the game. Full court pressure again put on. Girard quickly up into the front court. Along the left sidelines, they get it back to Girard, driving down low.
Nothing.
Bad shot selection. Quickly, here come the Indians back the other way. Back to Dunn, running the court, lays it in.
There we go. That's what we need. There we go. Timeout, Burley.
Called by Burley. We'll take it here as well. 3:38. Preston has come all the way back. It's a 11-0 run, and Preston leads it 34-33. Back right after this on mylocalradio.com.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
So I'm a typical banking customer.
And I'm a nearby ATM.
And I'm taking $20 out of my account.
And I'll process that 20 and take back $4.
Why do machines designed to give us money end up taking it right back? Introducing Kasasa, the free account that pays refunds on ATM fees and a lot more. To find a free Kasasa checking account near you, search Kasasa.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Preston's on the 11-0 run. They lead it now by a point, 34-33. 3:38 to play here in quarter number 2. Again, full court pressure. They get it in to Gibbons. Quickly up into the front court. Look out, nice pass in the corner. 2-pointer from there is good. Steve Ramirez, not a stylish shot, but it's effective.
And it went in. It all counts as 2.
Back up in the front court. Cooper gives it off to Smaley out top. Now comes back to get the ball. Hobson to Dunn. Free throw line extended right.
Oh, bad pass.
Telegraphed the pass, intercepted there. As Gibbons got a hand on it. Ball still loose in the backcourt. And they're going to call a traveling violation.
Good.
Gibbons sitting on his wallet, moving his
goes
feet.
This way. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you don't see that travel call very much on those anymore, but he did there. Usually they kind of let him move around and get rid of it, but
if somebody touches the ball, they call it a tie-up just for player safety.
Yeah, exactly.
So Indians get it into Smaley. 3 minutes to play here in quarter number 3. Luke kind of backing up toward the timeline. Ward coming over to set a screen. Now he'll peel out of it. Goes around the screen by Parker, does Luke. Kick it over in the corner. Another three-pointer by Hobson is good.
Good. It's great to see Cooper warming up, Dan.
Coop has 12. Here comes Whiting, bangs off. There's going to be a blocking foul call against Parker.
Was it on the shot, though? They're going to give him 2 shots, I think. Yep.
Looks like it. They sure will.
Yep.
First against Parker, 4th against the team. So that's 4 on each side now. And Jace Whiting will go to the free throw line to shoot his first 2 free throws of the night.
Is the score right? Couldn't be right because we were up 1 and we hit a 3. Remember, we were up 1 and then we hit a 3.
I'm not sure. I don't keep a running score, unfortunately. That's the same problem that they ran into at the tournament the other night on Saturday. Between
that's odd. I don't know why anybody else isn't, unless they had it up wrong originally. I thought we were up 1 and Cooper hit a 3, which would put us up 4.
Yeah, exactly. Whiting hits both free throws. It's 37 all according to the scoreboard.
Huh.
He has 8 in the game. Smaley, that's going to be a 3. Good.
Good shot. That nobody else must have thought that the score was wrong, but I remember we were up 1 and Cooper hit the 3.
No, you're right.
So they must have had that wrong on the scoreboard.
Whiting drives, pulls up, blocked.
Good block.
Taken away by the Indians. Here comes Luke. He's going to push. Comes around the screen. Gets it back to Cooper. He'll look at a 3. Good again.
Oh, yeah, that's what we like.
Oh, he's feeling it now, kids.
That's what we like. Luke and Cooper, three in a row there.
Cooper Hobson now with 15. 6-point lead for the Indians, their biggest lead of the game. Orthman comes back to Gibbons. Gibbons driving down the left side, kicks it back out in the corner. Orthman steps in, takes a 2. No.
Good job. Good rebound.
Luke has the rebound. Quickly again, long lead pass to Dunn. Lay it in.
Great pass, great finish. Great little run for Preston here, Dan.
They go from down 6 to up 8.
Yep, that would be a 14-point run.
That it would. College boy.
That's what an Aggie education will do, right?
Back to Whiting on the left side, free throw line extended. Minute 10 left in the quarter. A long three is going to be off. Comes back out as the rebound ends up in the hands of Orthman. 3 from the corner, no good. Dunn has the rebound.
Good rebound by Scotty.
1 minute to play. They give it back to Smaley, who will walk the dribble up into the front court. Remember, they're doing all of this with Ty Hyde sitting on the bench.
That's what I was just thinking. Ty's been out for at least 6 minutes.
Virtually the whole quarter. He played about 8 minutes of this, 8 seconds rather, of the third quarter. Hobson's human. He missed one as it comes off to Whiting. Quick pushing up into the front court. Laid up and in. Nice play. Nice pass. Jared Orthman with the layup. 30 seconds to play here in the quarter. Preston will slow it down. See if they hold it to work for the last shot. They lead by 6. Kick it back out. Ward in the corner. Now back out top to Smaley again. Smaley holds it there with Gibbons right on him. Down to 13 seconds in the quarter. Comes back to Hobson. Hobson back to Smaley. They better hurry. Get out of there with 7 on the clock. Luke's going to drive. Luke all the way. Scoop shot, no basket. Traveled.
Oh, no. Did he travel? Wow.
Well, it depends. If you're talking about the Hardaway travel from last night.
Oh, the 4-step?
Yeah.
Oh.
2 seconds to go in the quarter. Quickly a three-pointer at the buzzer. No. Indians lead by 6 as we go to the break. The fourth quarter, sponsored by Webb Funeral Home, is next. Stay with us. More to come on mylocalradio.com.
Shop where you know you're appreciated. It's even better when you can get everything you need. Quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Preston has the ball to start the fourth quarter. Remind you, coming up tomorrow night at 7:30, we're back home as the girls, Lady Indians, will be playing host to the Lady Bobcats tomorrow. The Lady Bobcats, the defending state champions. Come on out to Preston Gym and join us tomorrow, or join us on mylocalradio.com. Internet only tomorrow night. So we start the fourth. Preston up 6.
Ty Hyde back in the game. They'll look to go into him.
Drops inside. There's that little drop step again. Then he tried to throw it. The pass off to Riley Parker. It's one of those times it's you down there, you got to take the shot.
Yeah, and he panicked too soon. He had 5 seconds there to make a decision and tried to get rid of it too quick.
So the ball goes back to the Bobcats. Fourth quarter tonight's game sponsored by Webb Funeral Home. Dan Hubbard along with Ron Smaley. Glad to have you with us. Friday night, the Indians are home against Century.
Century Diamondbacks, yep. Should be a good game.
7:30 tip. That game on the internet, mylocalradio.com, and on the radio at 105.5 FM and AM 1340. Nice little move down low as Loveland gets the hoop.
Burley's smart. They're going right at Ty, trying to draw that fourth foul, and Ty just needs to hold his ground and keep his hands up.
Well, you know, you could do that, but then again, it worked out for the Preston's way in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Down low, Hyde, backing in, entry pass, and he'll be fouled before the shot.
Yeah, they're going to call that before. I didn't see a foul. I was watching it the whole time. They were just standing there. Those refs are really calling some fouls really quick before there's any kind of contact.
That's 3 on Ramirez.
Yep.
That's 3 different players now with 3 fouls tonight for the Bobcats.
Oh.
Cooper's 3 is short.
There we go.
Hyde has the little rebound, able to put the garbage back in.
Garrett Ward got it and just flipped it to his buddy for a 2. Hands up. Don't.
Driving all the way.
Good.
Hyde has the rebound on the shot put up by Loveland. To Smaley. Smaley drives. Hobson from the corner. Needs a bounce. No. Tapped inside. Ward had tapped it. Taken away. Here comes Loveland all the way. Lays it off. It goes to Nolan.
Block.
Blocked inside. Taken by Smaley. Up ahead to Hyde. Ty's going to drive. Lays it off to Hobson.
Yes.
Foul. Count it.
Great job. Great block by Smaley. Great pass by Ty Hyde. The no-look skip pass and a great finish by Hobson. Great play.
Nice job by Ty to get out and run the floor. Hobson with the layup.
Well, I was glad Ty gave it up too.
Yeah.
Because big guys with the ball usually doesn't end up too good.
And they want to be rewarded for running the floor.
Yeah. Well, a lot of times they want to dunk it and stuff, but it was good that he gave it up.
Hobson now with 17, trying to complete the three-point play. Preston up by 8. He makes the free throw. Cooper's made 4 out of 5 from the line tonight.
He'll get a little break with Scott Dunn subbing back in.
So Dunn comes back in. Preston now up by 9 here in the fourth, sponsored by Webb Funeral Home. A 9-point Preston lead, 50-41. Comes back here on the right side. It comes to Whiting. Whiting's little runner along the baseline is good.
It was a nice shot, a pull up, and a good little jump shot.
He's done a pretty good job against him tonight. That's only 10. There was 6 minutes left in the game. Dribbling against Whiting is Smaley. Looks over at the bench, crosses over on him, drives, stumbles, could have traveled, but they didn't call it. Give it back to Dunn. Dunn turns and faces up on Gerard, now drives, and it's going to be off Dunn's foot, not about.
Boy, there's just zero offense there. It was like they weren't calling anything that series. Luke kept looking at the coach, and it was like they couldn't get into anything. So Preston's got to do a better job at getting into some kind of an offense than that.
It's like they may have called something, but nobody wanted to move.
Yeah,
to set
it was like nobody was moving.
Here's Gerard back up in the front court. Gives it to Whiting. Free throw line left. Now drives. Hyde comes out. Scoop shot around Hyde's arm. No good. Taken down by Hyde. Quickly into the front court, it's Smaley. Smaley, little crossover dribble. Kicks it back out. Ward doesn't take the shot. Now gives it off to Dunn. They'll kick it back out to the top. Luke's got another 3. Short.
Oh, good rebound, Garrett.
Garrett's got the rebound inside.
Yes.
Put back basket.
Good hustle by Garrett Ward on that rebound putback. That was big.
Garrett's got 3 in the game. 5 minutes to play. 52-43, Indians by 9. On the Ron Keller Tire scoreboard, Ramirez at the top of the key, doesn't take the shot, gives it off to Loveland. He hands it back to Whiting. Whiting goes the opposite way of the screen. Ward backs off for just a second, just long enough to have him get a shot off, but he missed it. Smaley has the rebound, and the Bobcats will retreat and set up the defense.
Dan, I think it would be smart here to obviously slow the tempo down, but work it into Ty. Get it down into him like they're going to do right now.
Like right now.
Yeah.
Goes up against Ramirez and put it in.
That's what you do to use the clock and score. Yep.
And we got a timeout called by the Bobcats. 4:23 left here in the contest. Here in the fourth quarter, brought to you by Webb Funeral Home. Did you know that Webb Funeral Home has been assisting Franklin County residents in their time of need since 1925? When you need their professional and understanding care, stop by their modern, full-service facility just off Highway 91, just south of the city of Preston. Their doors are open for your questions and your concerns anytime. That's Webb Funeral Home, a proud sponsor of Preston Indians basketball. 54-43, 11-point lead, just shy of the midway point here of quarter number 4.
Coach Jones, Dan, has got to be happy about Preston's performance in the second half, and to be able to, they were down 6 at half and come back and now be up 11, a 17-point swing, and playing with more energy and doing good things. So it's a good sign.
Down by 11 in the first quarter, down by 10 in the third quarter, and now they lead by 11.
Yeah, that's good. That's another growth stage in their development.
Ridge Gerard with it for the Bobcats, dressed in white. To Loveland over on the left side, holds it high up over his head and a foul away from the ball. It's going to go against Ward, I
They're
believe.
going to call Garrett for kind of holding on to Whiting as he was coming up to get it.
It's just his first. 5 team fouls now on Preston, so they have a foul to give, and Ty Hyde's going to come back out of the game.
Interesting, they're taking Ty out. He only has 3 fouls still, doesn't he?
Yes. So it comes back into Whiting. Whiting goes down the left side, wants the cutter to go through. That's Loveland. Now Loveland comes back to meet the ball, top of the key. Swing it on the right side as it comes to Gibbons. Gibbons working against Hobson. Now back out top again to Gerard. Gerard comes to get it back to Whiting, does. Now gets it back at the right elbow, driving as he comes across the top of the key. Back to the basket at the left block. Back out top, it comes to Ramirez. They can't get a shot.
Yeah.
Back to Gibbons.
Yeah.
Now Gibbons drives inside, and that's going to be a foul
That'll be
inside.
Down, That'll be down
on Parker. Yeah, it's on the floor.
Yeah, so that was, 40 seconds right there with not even a shot. So that's exactly what Preston needs.
That's 3 on Riley. And now the Indians are out of fouls. Both teams now with 6 in the half. Tyler Parker is going to come back in, replacing Riley Parker. Get it into the corner. Loveland for 3. Too long. Tapped inside by Ward. Controlled by Ward, but he stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, good hustle by Garrett right there. And just unfortunately for him, he was just had his foot on the line. But great effort there.
So ball will stay with the Bobcats underneath their own basket. 3:36 to play here in the fourth. Sponsored by Webb Funeral Home. They get it inside. No basket.
Boy, that's
foul before the shot. It's going to go on Luke.
But that's fortunate for Preston because he had an open lane to the basket. Now he'll have to earn it from the line.
So Jace Whiting is going to go back to the free throw line. This is just his 3rd free throw attempt of the night.
Preston's done a good job to contain Whiting, and their game plan, worked. And in the first half, the guys were making more threes, and they've kind of cooled off. Burley has, so been one of the differences in the game.
As he makes the first.
Comes Ty Hyde back in for Garrett Ward. Great minutes by Garrett Ward right there. It was good hustle.
So Ty back in. 10-point Preston lead. 54-44, and Whiting now back to the line. If you think about it, Preston has done very well against big shooters in 2 of the last 3 games. They held Mason Falsliff to not very many until at least midway through the 3rd quarter the other night.
Yep, exactly.
He makes them both. Dunn up into the front court. Driving down the right side, put it up, count it, go to the free throw line.
Way to go, Scotty. He just took that pressure and decided to take it on himself, and great drive and a great shot. Chance for a 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
That's going to go against Ridge. That's number 4 on him, or on Ridge Gerard, I should say. Done to complete the 3-point play, rolls in and out. Whiting up high with the rebound. 3:20 to play in the game. Back up in the front court, it goes to Gibbons. Gibbons drives, dishes back out to Ramirez. Nobody went out to get him, and he drives and puts it in.
Yeah, after he traveled.
There was defense there, then they all went, oh, wait, where's my guy? They all left him there. Scotty off the glass, puts it in.
Luke, Scott's like, hey, if you guys aren't going to guard me, I'm going to keep shooting this. Great job by Dunn.
58-47, still an 11-point lead for the Indians. Under 3 minutes to play in the game. Driving, Gibbons kicks it off in the corner. 3-pointer there. Big high rebound. Smaley up high to grab it. Gets it off as it goes to Hobson.
Now Preston doesn't need to be in a hurry now. We don't need to launch threes. Just control the ball. Use some clock here.
As coming up and stealing it as Gibbons takes it away. 2 on 3. They give it back out. That's Gerard for 3. That's no good. Long rebound. Look out. Smaley kind of runs into Ridge Gerard and draws the foul.
Well, the bad thing about that is they'll have a chance to score with the clock stopped.
That'll be 1-1 here for Gerard. Hunter Hansen comes back into the game. Gerard with 3 points in the game. This will be his 4th charity toss of the night. He's made 1 out of his previous 3 and makes it here.
Makes that one.
Back to a 10-point lead for the Indians.
The Burley cheerleaders in their Christmas attire. looking sharp.
It's ugly sweater night.
It's ugly sweater night for sure. Yep.
You made them both. Gives him a total of 5, 2:20 to play. Preston up by 9. Quickly up into the front court, it comes to Dunn. They get it back to Hobson. Back to Schmaley, let him set up the offense. He'll drive. Dunn in the corner, looks inside to Hyde, threw it over his head.
Yeah, he got held on that.
Quick pass all the way, it comes up to
good
Loveland.
Defense.
Loveland missed the layup. Rebound is by Gibson is good. Or Gibbons, rather. Timeout called by the Bobcats, I do believe.
Yep.
2 minutes exactly to play. We'll take a timeout here as well. Back after this on mylocalradio.com.
If so, Lewiston State Bank has the account for you. This is Shelley Austin, and I'm here to tell you about our MyRate checking account. It is a free checking account that can earn a high rate of interest on the first $25,000. The rate is even higher than that of most savings accounts. So stop by and visit me at our Tremonton branch, or go to our website at ls-bank.com and ask us how you can qualify for this high interest rate on your checking account. Lewiston State Bank, a division of People's Intermountain Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back. Preston leading by 7, 58-51. 2 minutes exactly remaining here in the fourth. Sponsored by Webb Funeral Home.
Yeah, Dan, at this point of the game with a couple minutes left, Burley's going to come out with full court press. Preston has to take care of the ball. They're going to have to make their foul shots. And that's going to be vital at this point of the game. Still anybody's game right now.
They will set up in full court pressure. 4 of the 5 defenders in the front court for the Bobcats. Comes into Dunn. Dunn gets it up into the front court to Hyde as they break the press. Give it back to Scotty. And now back to Hobson. Holds it high up over his head. Wants to drive. Tries to drive on Gibbons. Back down to the corner. Bounce it back to Hyde, who's not there on the block. And the pass is off his hand and out of bounds.
2 times in a row, Preston's tried to go into Hyde with no results at all. Preston's got to be careful on that.
I don't know if he's supposed to be on the block, but he's either late getting there or the pass is too far out in front of him. Gibbons drives over Hyde, put it in.
Timeout by Burley
again
now.
by Burley again.
Yep.
30-second timeout. Tonight's game brought to you by Franklin County Medical Center. At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, or back to a normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medical and Rehab Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you in a treatment plan designed to get you back on your feet. So give them a call today. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and excellence meet. Both teams in the bonus. Possession arrow, just in case it comes into play, is in the direction of the Bobcats with 1:33 to play here in regulation.
This is good for Preston to have this kind of a predicament and this kind of pressure to learn from, and hopefully Preston can execute here and keep care of the ball.
So again, full court pressure. Hobson will bring it in. Referee tells him he can run the baseline. And he gets it in, knocked out of bounds. Good hands there by Riley Loveland to poke it away.
You got to be careful on that cross-court pass like that. That's a tough one to execute sometimes.
Comes in, now they get it back to the middle man, which is Hobson, quickly up into the front court. Give
There
it
you
off
go.
to Hyde, lay it
There
in.
you go. That's the way you break the press.
Textbook press break. Nice job.
Yeah, that was good. Now Preston's got to play great defense, avoid three-point shots.
Whiting drives all the way, lay it in.
Yeah, they're gonna kind of give him that drive a little bit, but.
And they want another timeout, do the Bobcats. 1:12 to play, still a 5-point game. It'll be a full timeout.
I don't know how many timeouts Burley has left, but they've called 3 in a row right there.
Yeah, they do think they'd have to have burnt most of them by now.
Yeah, you'd think so.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Stokes Market. Stokes Market and True Value is not any ordinary grocery store within the city of Preston. They see every customer as a friend and as a neighbor. In fact, Stokes Market True Value offers a clean, bright, and modern store with the freshest meats, produce, and bakery items you will find. Stop by and check it out for yourself. They're at 217 South State Street in the city of Preston.
Well, this has been a not a comfortable game, but it's been an entertaining game
Yes,
with the lead swings and everything going back and forth like that. And it should be a real fun finish the last minute and 12.
It's been a game of runs for both sides.
Exactly, back and forth. It's been crazy.
Remember, Preston led a couple of minutes ago by 11. It's down to 5.
Yep.
Check.
Yep.
Yeah, 5.
Yep.
Let me see. Can I count my fingers? Yeah, 5.
5. Yep.
So Hobson again will bring it in underneath their own basket in the backcourt with four-court pressure. Gets it into Smaley. They double-team the ball. Quickly up it comes to Ward, to Dunn. Dunn looking to hide, but now he'll pull it out and run the clock. 1:03 to play. Smaley down goes to Ward, top of the key. Swing it over to Dunn. Don't shoot it. Kick it back out again. Absolutely. Make him foul.
Go. Yeah, just take care of it and make him foul you. And then, of course, like in any basketball game at the end, you got to make your foul shots. And Scott's done a good job on that tonight.
That's against Loveland. That's 4 on him. 8 team fouls, so 1-1 here for Scotty. So far tonight, Dunn has made 4 out of 5. Now make it 5 out of 6.
Yeah, he pured that one. That was what Preston needed right there.
Dunn with 15 tonight. 55 seconds to play in the game. 6-point lead. Scotty trying to make it 7, and does.
Great job by Scott. 2 clutch 3 throws.
So Preston will drop back, just play defense as it goes to Whiting. Whiting to Gerard. Skip it over in the corner, right through his hands, and go see it was touched by Ward.
I guess Garrett must have touched it. From here, it looked like it just went out of bounds.
45 seconds to play. It's a 3-possession game as Preston leads by 7. As they get it back to Gibbons, and a whistle away from the ball.
Like he traveled to me, but
they're going to foul underneath. That's going to be on Hyde. That's 4 on Ty.
Again, the bad thing, they're scoring with the clock stop. We didn't want to foul right there.
So Gibbons at the free throw line to shoot 1-1. Gibbons. This will be his first free throw of the night. And he made it.
It's like Loveland's going to check back in with 4 fouls, right?
Yes, indeed.
Replacing Orthman.
So Hyde now with 4, 41 seconds to play, lead down to 6. And free throw no good. Ty has the rebound and a foul backcourt.
Immediately fouled him to put Ty on the line. Ty's a good foul shooter. Hate to jinx anybody. Ty's a horrible foul shooter. Sometimes you say that and then they end up making it.
That's right.
But he is a good foul shooter, so
Ty can make it a 3-possession game again by making one of the 2, as he'll go to the line to shoot 1-1.
No, it's 1-1. So
as Gerard goes back to the bench.
Yep.
Ty's made 3 out of 5 tonight.
Oh, there.
First here.
That was good. Scott's last 2 and Ty's those were 3 just get up and confident free throws.
So once again, a 3-possession game with 39 seconds left. This
get it, good.
Long rebound comes off to Ward. Kick it back out.
That's better than a foul shot, really.
Absolutely. Now they're forced to foul again. That's going to send Ty back to the line to make shoot 2 now. It puts him in the double bonus.
Yeah, that was smart for Burley to foul real quick like that. Ty's warmed up now. So these are good.
That's 4 now on Gibbons as well. And Hyde back to the line. First one needs a bounce. 2-3 times and goes out.
I'm going to quit predicting. Got to have, this will be a good one to go up 8.
Hansen goes out. Orthman comes back in. Or check that out, Orthman. Matt Evans, rather, comes back in. 23 in white.
There you go.
Second by Hyde is good. 8-point game, 33 seconds left. Whiting up into the front court. Whiting comes around the screen, sees a whole lot of blue jersey of Ty Hyde, so he kicks it off. Comes back out to Loveland, drives, goes around his man, no good. Rebound inside, taken down by Smaley. They get it out to Dunn with 18 seconds to play, and a foul quickly in the backcourt.
Good job. Great rebound there by Hyde. And a good job by Scott to draw the foul and give him 2 shots now that we're in the double bonus.
So Dunn back to the line. He'll shoot 2. Orthman draws the foul. That's his second.
As the Burley faithful file out.
Rolls around and goes in.
You know, the old adage, any road win's a good win, and that definitely is the case tonight. It wasn't pretty, but we grounded out and we got it done.
They're going to beat Burley for the 4th time in a row.
Yeah.
Scott makes them both. 16 seconds to play, a 10-point lead. This game is in the refrigerator as the three-pointer from the corner is good by Ortman. Clock runs with 7. Get it into Ward, and he's fouled in the backcourt by Whiting.
Yeah, good win for Preston, a good character win. Like we said earlier, it wasn't the prettiest of wins. We had our, ups and downs, and but it's a road win, and we'll take it.
Absolutely. Going back to 2005, this is the 30th time these two teams have met, and Preston is now 16-14 in those 30 games.
For quite a few years, when they weren't in our district, we always played the first game of the year. That was a traditional Burley game, either here or there. We always did that. And it was always the Saturday after Thanksgiving. And of course, now they're in our district. It's more often.
Garrett makes them both. 68-59. Long three-pointer by Whiting is good at the buzzer, but it's meaningless. So Whiting hits a 3, finishes with 17, 6 points below his season average. But for the Preston Indians, who had to come back from 12 down in the first quarter, they came back from 11 down in the second quarter and ended up winning it by a score of 68-62. Preston now has won 6 straight. They're 9-1 overall on the year. And for the Bobcats of Burley, they slipped to 2-6 on the season as they suffer another loss. Unfortunately, that's going to be 3 straight losses for them, and they've also lost now 5 out of the last 6. Stick with us. We'll come back to the post-game show right after this on mylocalradio.com. This has been Preston Indians basketball. Tonight's game has been brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, Lewiston State Bank, Franklin County Medical Center, My Local Radio, West Motors, Stokes Market True Value, S&T Electric, Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union, Idaho Salvage, Ron Keller Tire, Valley Implement, and Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Now stay tuned for the postgame show. Coming right up.
As the seasons change, it's a good time to take a close look at your car and truck tires. Check the tread and look for signs of uneven wear. If you have a question, stop by Ron Keller Tire and have one of the tire experts take a look. If you need new tires to get you safely through, they'll help you select the right tires for your vehicle and driving style. With a huge inventory from several manufacturers, Ron Keller Tire can care for your tire needs at a price that's right. You can trust all your tire needs to Ron Keller Tire in Preston and North Logan.
We're not your ordinary grocery store at Stokes Market and True Value in Preston. We see every customer as a friend and a neighbor. Stokes Market and True Value offers a clean, bright, and modern store with the freshest meats, produce, and bakery. In many ways, we're still old-fashioned. We still bake from scratch, and our bakery items are made in store. You'll never see meat with an ingredient list because our meats are all natural and cut in store. Stop in today. Stokes Market and True Value, 217 South State Street, Preston.
In addition to local information and the best live coverage of local sports, you can stream music 24/7 at mylocalradio.com. Log on and choose the music you like best. Classic or modern country, indie, adult contemporary, or classic rock, stream it live through your computer or cell phone. Listen to the music you want and don't miss the information you need. Like us on Facebook and visit mylocalradio.com today.
Welcome back here to Burley High School as the Preston Indians come on the road and pick up another nice win tonight, 68-62. Ron Smaley, we talk about character-building wins during the tournament. This is another one of those character-building wins because you find yourself down by as many as a dozen early and you fight back.
Yeah, and these kind of games help at the end of the year when you're in district tournament and hopefully at state. And you know, it shows the kids learn we can win in tough environments and we can come back. We can be down 10 or 11 and we can come back. And so those are all part of how a team, you know, becomes a great team during the season. And we're seeing, like we talked about earlier, this team is growing up in front of our eyes with the Holiday Classic and the game like this, and you know, they got a good chance to extend the streak Friday night against Century.
You know, we've talked several times about inside versus outside.
Yeah.
And for the second game in a row now, the outside game has started very slow.
It started slow, and our inside game never really got rolling as much as I thought it would in this kind of a game. But fortunate for Preston, Cooper warmed up, Dunn warmed up, Smaley hit a three. There were some threes we started to get going.
Right.
Yeah, very fortunate for Preston because I think that definitely was the difference in the game.
We talked about at halftime. We didn't think the Indians were going to come out the same in the second half as they played in the first, and they sure didn't.
They didn't. They came out with a little more intensity, and I'm sure Tyler gave them a little old-fashioned butt whooping.
That's right.
And so anyway, you know, but again, great win. Any win is always a good win. But especially on the road in district play is a great win.
Yep, absolutely. So they win it tonight by the score of 68-62. They've won 6 straight. They're 9-1. We'll come back, look at the stat sheet right after this on mylocalradio.com.
See, that's what the new Naveo robotic assistance system at Franklin County Medical Center provides you. Whether you're in need of revision, partial, or total knee replacement, the new robotic assisted surgery technology at Franklin County Medical Center allow knee surgery candidates the comfort of knowing that their knee surgery will be performed with confidence, improving the function, feel, and longevity of your new knee. Learn more about the new robotics machine at fcmc.org. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and excellence meet.
Well, we'll look at the stat sheet from tonight's game. Scoring-wise, first for the Burley Bobcats, Ridge Gerard finished the game with 5 tonight. Jarrett Orthman finished with 11. Carson Noble had 4. Hunter Hansen with 3. Ethan Gibbons had 9, which was just a point under his season average. Riley Loveland with 2. Jace Whiting had 17. So good job defensively, all in all, by the Indians. He was 6 points below his season average. Matt Evans also had 6 in the game, and Steve Ramirez had a total of 4. For the Indians, Ty Hyde finished the game with 11. He was 5 out of 7 from the free throw line. Cooper Hobson had 18 in the game. He hit 5 of the 6 free throw shots tonight. Scotty Dunn, another good game for him, finished with 18 tonight. Luke Smaley had 5. Garrett Ward with 5. Riley Parker had 4. Tyler Parker had 2. And Rhett Robertson also with 2 points tonight. So a good scoring all around by the Indians. And like, boy, you know, you can't say it enough. A true, you know, bow your back, get back into the game after trailing by so many early on. It looked like there for a while in the first couple minutes of the game, the Bobcats were going to run them out of the gym.
Well, they came out, Burley did really strong, going up 12-1, and I think we were kind of had the deer in the headlight look for a little bit there, and then we regrouped and, you know, and got a nice win. And so, like we've talked about earlier tonight, it's another step in their progression. You got to be happy about it. I liked the hustle that Garrett Ward, when he came in and gave us some little hustle plays. I thought our free throws, what were we on those? We were pretty good percentage on those.
Pretty good percentage. I don't have the final
total.
but
it was
9
good.
of 12 in the first half.
We rebounded better tonight, too.
Yes.
If you noticed, we had some really good rebounds tonight. We had some good block shots. We had some good passes in transition. All these things add up to a come-from-behind victory, so it was good.
They had good rebounding because they didn't rely on Ty all the time. The off guard was crashing the boards and oftentimes picking up the rebound.
Yeah, and rebounding is always just hustle. You know, rebounding is hustle, or am I wanting to do it? So
yep, absolutely. So the Indians pick up a win on the road, 68-62. Take our last time out. We'll tell you what's on tap coming up for the Indians, both boys and girls, and see if the coach comes upstairs. Not sure if he will or not, but we'll take one more quick time out. We'll come back and wrap it all up after this.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you're appreciated. It's even better when you can get everything you need. Quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
As one of the region's most visited websites, MyLocalRadio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on MyLocalRadio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit MyLocalRadio.com today to stream it all live.
Well, that'll wrap up tonight's broadcast, and we'll get some final thoughts here from Ron Smith. Looks like the coach is not going to be able to make it upstairs.
Yeah, just, again, an impressive win for Preston. I like the record, 9-1, right?
Yep.
And, of course, that's good. And a tough loss to Twin Falls on the road. That's going to be a tough team to play. But got to like the direction Preston's heading. And you fans listening, come out Friday night. You'll be rewarded with a great team and a great environment.
It'll be a great game. The latest media poll that was released on Monday, Twin Falls is still the number 1 ranked 4A team. They're a perfect 8-0. Minico is 7-0. Preston was third. Now they're 9-1 on the year. And the number 4 team is Century.
Yeah.
And that's who we're going to be playing on Friday night.
Yeah.
So, this is a 3 versus 4 game.
It's going to be fun.
And as Coach told us on the pregame show, only 3 teams out of the division going to go to state this year. So
3 out of the 10.
It's important that you defend home court.
No doubt.
So that'll wrap up tonight's broadcast. I'll remind you that our next game for the boys will come up on Friday night as they'll play host to the Century Diamondbacks. Tip-off for that game is set for 7:30 at Preston Gym. Our next broadcast is tomorrow night as the Lady Indians will face the Lady Bobcats from Burley at Preston Gym. That game also is a 7:30 tip. Our pregame coverage starts tomorrow night about 7:10, and that'll be on the internet only at mylocalradio.com with Utah State basketball on FM 105.5 and AM 1340. So that'll wrap up tonight's game. Tonight's broadcast, the executive director of Preston Broadcasting Sports is Val Cook. Our studio coordinator tonight is John Beverly. So until tomorrow night, I'm Dan Hubbard speaking for Ron Smaley. Thanks for joining us tonight. Reminding you of the final score. The Indians go on the road and pick up a win and improve to 9-1 on the year as they beat the Burley Bobcats tonight, 68-62. Until tomorrow night, we wish you a very pleasant good night. Thank you for listening to the Preston. Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting, LLC.